What it do? It's your boy Chim the Gentleman, and we back with another.
Fuck off.
Video, oh, let's go. Oh, hey. Man, you already know what time it is, man. We got Juan Luis, Lagunas, El Pirata. So Juan Luis, Lagunas, El Pirata. Yeah, let me make sure. Pirata. Yeah, alright. Just making sure, y'all. You already know what time it is. I reacted to him probably like 2 times already. 1 or 2 times. It's about a life, you know what I'm saying? Some things went on, but I'm pretty sure in this video y'all gonna see as well what happened. I don't want to say it if this is your first time reacting to this video. Watching it with me, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we about to get into this. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and all that, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's time to get to it. Yeah, it is.
They say he one of them ghetto boys like Bushwick. That's the mentality that keep niggas sick. Come on, dog. You think you're a pit? You meant to grow here, and that's what you pick? Don't worry about me, nigga. See, that is your problem. You always run to your mouth. Remember when mom had that electric problem? Did you help her out? Dewan died, nigga Doody died, nigga Quincy died, nigga Debo died, and you could have been with him if you didn't make it out that job. Remember when you...
Juan Luis Lagunas Rosales was a teenager.
Okay. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to rewind that because I gotta understand, know how to say his name.
Juan Luis
Lagunos
Rosales was a teenager that a lot of teenage boys around the world would have envied.
Okay.
Born in Navolato, in the state of Sinaloa, Mexico.
He was born in Sinaloa? Do y'all know about Sinaloa? I mean, it ain't Culiacan. He said another place in Sinaloa. But Sinaloa, if y'all know Sinaloa, y'all already know. You know what I mean?
His mother left him with his grandmother as a child, and he never knew his father. Rosales then lived with his grandmother until the age of 15, where he dropped out of high school and left his hometown of Navolato. He made the nearby town of Culiacan his new home. At that time,
Oh, yeah, he went to Culiacan. Oh, yeah, so, it's crazy over there. If you know what's over there, you wouldn't be stepping over there. I don't think y'all like it over there. I wouldn't be going over there. You know what I mean? If y'all know what I'm talking about, then you know what I mean over there. If you don't know what I'm saying over there, then don't go over there.
living by washing cars. However, by the time he was 17 years old, he had begun to make a very good living for someone his age. But apart from the money he made, the one thing that was sure to make people wish they were in his shoes was the way he made his money. Juan Luis Lagunas Rosales was a partier, and that may as well have been his profession.
And this was the problem for me, that he was 17 years old. You know what I'm saying? Nah, G, you ain't coming to my party. Sorry.
He would post videos on social media of himself drinking excessively. Most of the time in the videos he made, he was either drunk enough to pass out or on his way there. His videos showcased him drinking bottles and cans of beer, as well as bottles of whiskey and other alcoholic drinks. Sometimes, he would get so drunk that he would actually pass out. Strangely enough, his videos started going viral. People from all over Mexico and beyond found him entertaining. They liked watching him drink extraordinary amounts of alcohol and sometimes do drugs. The silly jokes
come on, man. But ain't it like in Mexico, 17 is dang near like a adult or something over there? Correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all can say it in the comments or something like that.
The funny things he did while drunk and sometimes even sober, and his clownish behavior in general was entertaining and attracted a lot of fans and followers to his social media. On Instagram, he had over 300,000 followers, and on Facebook, his follower count was more than 1 million. He was a social media sensation.
Wow.
Juan Luis was widely known by the nickname he had adopted, El Pirata de Culiacan.
Okay, El Pirata de Culiacan.
Which means the Pirate of Culiacan. A name which was inspired by his implied,
most likely what I'm going to call him now, the Pirate,
fondness of his new hometown. The Pirate of Culiacan's increasing social media popularity earned him spots as a guest in music videos and in several parties and promotional events. Anyone not familiar with his age might have found it difficult to believe that Juan Luis Lagunas Rosales was just 17 years old.
Crazy,
His lifestyle gave no clues to the fact that he was not even a legal adult. The legal drinking age in Mexico is 18 years old, but that didn't stop the...
What? So if it's 18 in Mexico and they let this little nigga drink, man, nah. Fire for that. The words of Taekwondo. Fire for that. You know what I mean?
Who was just 17, from drinking heavily as well as taking and sharing videos of his alcohol-filled lifestyle. It seemed that it was his aim to make people forget just how young he was. He would post pictures and videos of him.
Millions of people are quitting vaping every year. Like Jordan.
Like Jordan.
I felt the effects of vaping
I felt the effects.
on my lungs, and
Come on,
go up and down the court, and then, all right, I need to get out.
Need help quitting vaping? Text Ditch Vape to 88709.
Himself on social media with expensive cars, motorcycles, and wads of currency notes. Juan often painted a beard on his face, which transformed his babyish features, making him look much older than he actually was. Wow. He also had huge tattoos on both his arms, a tiger and a pirate, as a reference to his nickname. In addition to all of this, the Pirate of Culiacan often posted pictures of himself posing with half-naked ladies and even different types of weaponry. It should not come as a surprise that his fame and lifestyle may have gotten into his head. He felt he could say anything that he...
And then you gotta think he young, too. So, you know, that all that's happening. He a young nigga, man. Like, when you're a young nigga, your brain ain't already there. You know what I'm saying?
Liked to anyone at all. In his mind, he was probably invincible. It also shouldn't come as a surprise that he broke the law frequently and got away with it every time. Doing drugs, drinking alcohol as a minor, and flaunting weapons. All of these things he did boldly and even shared them online for all the world to see. Yet, the authorities turned a blind eye. Rather than getting a bad rep or a penalty for his gallant disregard for the law, what he got was a growing fan base, celebrity friends, and acquaintances, invites to parties, and business deals. The more daring he became, the more his fame continued to grow, so there was no reason convincing enough for him to stop or slow down. He continued to push boundaries, unrestrained and untouchable. However, one fateful day, he went a little too far. The very business of uploading audacious videos to entertain others, which made him an enviable living, would cost him his life. In December of 2017, Rosales posted yet another video online. In this video, he seemed to be intoxicated. However, this was so common for the Pirate of Culiacan that it was almost expected for him to be at least a little tipsy in all his videos. In the video in question, he was anything but reserved, talking with a reckless confidence and with his characteristic air of invincibility. He made bold statements while gesturing at the camera. Under normal circumstances, this video would have passed as just another of the entertainer's stunts. It would have gained him some likes on social media and maybe 2, 3, or even hundreds of new followers. He would have continued his life as usual. He may have even created a more daring video next time. However, the circumstances were anything but normal. And this was because of the person that Juan Luis had decided to target in the video, El Mencho.
Now you know. If you know who El Mencho is, you would know to not play with his name, basically. Like, that's like playing with El Chapo name. It's like, you don't play with certain dudes' names, man. You know what I'm saying? So, he was intoxicated and a young dude. Don't know what he doing. You know, he get drunk till he black out. So, he drunk. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling how drunk he was right here, but he was drunk. And let's keep going.
Nemesio Oseguera Cervantes, more popularly known by his alias El Mencho, is the leader of Cartel de Jalisco Nueva Generación, which translates to New Generation Jalisco Cartel in English. This cartel is one of the most notorious organized crime syndicates in the entire nation of Mexico. They are known as the fastest growing, most violent, and the second most...
Now, I reacted to a video of his crew, or, you know, I don't know what they call it out there, but, you know, the crew, and it was a whole bunch of them. With like tanks, guns, all that. I'm like, yo, That joint crazy. It's in my videos. Go check it out. But,
powerful cartel in the country, second only to Cartel de Sinaloa, which was once led by the infamous drug lord El Chapo. The New Generation Jalisco Cartel is a relatively new cartel. It's just over a decade old, but has grown incredibly fast and has become incredibly powerful. The cartel was formed by a splinter group, which broke off from the syndicate known as the Milenio Cartel. Despite being a young organization, the New Generation has drawn the attention of the general populace. They've made headlines several times. Once, they shot down an army helicopter using an RPG and killing 6 soldiers.
Crazy. Oh, they want to play, huh? Hey, go get the rocket. Boom. Yeah, see, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how they shot it down exactly. Because they don't say, I don't think they said if it was a rocket launcher or if they had, fast gun AKs they were shooting to the sky. I don't know. Let me rewind it just to make sure, though.
They shot down an army helicopter using an RPG.
Oh, okay, RPG, yeah, they took a rocket. That's crazy. You only see that in games. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Killing 6 soldiers in order to protect their leader. Another time, they sent the head of a decapitated pig to a former attorney general in an attempt to intimidate him. In addition to these, the cartel has killed judges, policemen, congressmen, and thousands of civilians. One time, they ambushed a group of policemen, killing 14 of them. According to United States officials, the cartel is responsible for supplying more than 1/3 of all...
And that's what I be saying. It's a lot of stuff like this. Like, a lot of judges get away with so much. You know what I mean? And cartels do not play with the judges, which is a smart move for the cartel. You know what I'm saying? Because, cartel might be in the wrong or whatnot, but some judges is really dirty, bruh. Not that I condone violence or nothing like that, but some of these judges is really dirty. So I'm like, why don't people go for judges? But you see, cartels go for judges, all that, man. Policemen. Like, one thing I don't get about the black community as far as gangbangers, they always say, oh, police K, which, like, basically that's their enemies. Like, oh, police the enemies. But then when the police come around, you know what I'm saying, it's, oh, no. They get arrested or they running or whatever. But when they got an enemy, as in a different hood, they want to go and fight them. They want to go shoot. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. But let's keep going.
Drugs consumed in the U.S. and has even expanded into Europe and Asia. They have several methamphetamine labs throughout Mexico and are also involved in the illegal production and sale of cocaine, as well as crystal meth. What's more, the gang is known for stealing crude oil, selling weapons, kidnapping, extortion, and several other criminal acts of violence. And at the top of this chain of violence and crime is the man known as El Mencho. El Mencho is a man who likes to keep a low profile and remain shrouded in mystery.
Trust me, I know he like to keep a low profile, but this is the only picture I keep seeing every time they mention him. Like, they ain't got no picture. All I see is this one.
He's one of the most wanted criminals in the United States and in Mexico. He tops the list as the most wanted drug lord. El Mencho is wanted for drug trafficking, illegal possessions of firearms, and for his involvement in organized crime. His career started in the Milenio Cartel, but after most of his bosses were either killed or arrested, he went on to create his own cartel, the New Generation Jalisco Cartel. Under his direction, the New Generation has achieved top notoriety in Mexico. Everything his cartel's done was directed under his leadership. Reportedly, El Mencho was once a police officer. However, he has no doubt since crossed over to the wrong side of the law. His infamy
Wait a minute, what?
His leadership. Reportedly, El Mencho was once a police officer.
Even more crazy. So he know a lot if he was already a police officer.
However, he has no doubt since crossed over to the wrong side of the law. His infamy has...
And he know a lot about the law because he was already in it, which is a smart play for him. Because he already know the law. So he know which way, how they move.
A record-breaking bounty set by the United States government. The U.S. authorities are offering a monetary reward of $10 million for anyone who has information leading to his arrest or conviction. So far, this is the highest that has ever been offered by the United States government for a drug lord. In Mexico, The bounty being offered for
Bro, so you telling me they still can't find El Mencho? That is crazy.
is 30 million pesos, which comes to less than 1.5 million American dollars. Evidently, El Mencho is not the type of guy to be messed around with. It is almost impossible to be familiar with the name El Mencho without being aware of the ruthlessness and violence that has been associated with him and his cartel.
Crazy.
However, despite the drug lord's reputation, El Pirata went ahead and took a jab at him. Unfortunately, the young YouTube sensation didn't stop there. He took yet another dangerous step by putting the video on the internet for the viewing pleasure of his masses of fans and anyone who cared to watch it. In the video, Juan Luis said, El
Bro, he's killing me with this.
Especially if it's true.
Mencho a mí me pela la verga, which roughly translates to El Mencho, suck my on the 18th of December, 2017.
And it's like, bro, like, come on, man. Like, you wouldn't even, like, it's a pause moment at that, because why would you even invite a man to your piece in the first place? So just that alone is, like, disrespect, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you, you know what I'm saying? Especially when they don't roll that way, it just does a pause moment, you know what I mean?
Monday night, not too long after he released this video, Rosales was out partying with friends at a bar in Jalisco. This was the last party that El Pirata would ever attend. At around 11 p.m., the fun was interrupted by a group of armed men who burst into the bar and started shooting. Even though one of the employees of the bar, a 25-year-old, was also killed, the attack was evidently targeted at Juan. They pumped bullets into his body, killing the young internet celebrity. According to Raul Sanchez Jimenez, the teenager sustained between 15 and 18 bullet wounds. When authorities came to the scene, it was Juan's tattoos that they used to identify the bullet-ridden corpse. Juan's death was one of several during a year which ended as Mexico's deadliest year in recent history. Within the year of 2017, the country recorded over 25,000 homicides. This gave an average of 69 murders per day. The state of Jalisco alone had nearly 1,400 murders in that year. No doubt Jalisco was a dangerous place. However, Juan seemed to have bitten off more than he could chew the moment he recorded that video and posted it online. The killers still have not been identified, and till date, no one has been arrested in relation to the murder of Juan Luis Laguna Rosales. While some may have envied the life that the star once had, it's clear that being in the public eye had its drawbacks. He actually had a good sense of humor and often joked around in his videos about the fact that he was overweight. When he wasn't passed out from intoxication, he was a cheerful, fun teenager who was loved by his friends. However, to make the story of this teenager's death even more disheartening, Juan had been making subtle mentions of his attempts at getting a better life.
Hold on, I'm going to mention this. We can mention it right after the video. Hold on.
Once, during an interview, he admitted that he sometimes takes his drinking too far. The young star had hopes of starting a singing career. In fact, he had signed a deal with a recording label. Unfortunately for him, in the words of his friend and fellow social media celebrity, Beto Sierra, even though Juan wanted to change and live a better life, there was no lack of bad influences. Juan Luis Laguna Rosales had a short life and an even shorter career, both of which were ended by one wrong move that he wasn't even given a chance to regret. Don't forget to like this video and share it so you don't miss out on new videos. Hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications.
Alright. Now, what I was about to say was that, you know, all it takes is one mistake, you know what I mean? It could cost you your life. But also what I wanted to say is drinking. Now, if I was to drink, I don't drink often. I don't drink like, you know, I don't drink. But if it's a special occasion, I know that sounds corny. Everybody, you know, special occasion, I don't really drink. Like, I could go to a bar. If I go to a bar, like, ask the people. I'll go and dance. I don't even grab drinks, nothing like that. I just go dance. Anyway, if you drinking and you get drunk, you know what I mean, try to be stable with your drinking, man. Know what you're doing. Because for the people that wake up and don't know what they did, you know, last night, y'all should be the ones concerned. Because it could get real for you, you know what I'm saying? You might have been driving. You might have ran somebody over, killed with anything. And then you wake up thinking, oh, la, la, la. Oh, man, last night was crazy. I don't know even what happened. Next thing you know, you're going to jail. Next thing you know, dudes coming in, barging in like the video on the pirate. You know what I'm saying? They start letting bullets off. You gotta pay attention, man. Pay attention in life. Pay attention, whether it's paying attention to studies, you in school, pay attention to music, pay attention to the government, pay attention. Everything around you, pay attention to, man. If y'all ain't get no message, at least get that message from me. Pay attention. You know what I'm saying? This your boy Chillin' the General, and guess what? I'm out.
Figured out she was playing board games on my chest. I feel sorry, sight. I don't care if she was in trouble, pipe. Saying yes, she love a tan. Lying said she love a man. Her name should be Spider because she love to wear. Had me guessing from the top of my dome like headbands. Everything was really good. I thought we really had a plan.